After spending the last couple of days on the road on my own in the Three Rivers area, I was looking forward to ditching the Prius and heading out for a romantic camping trip. Jeremy and I have been coming here every year since we met. We find our peace out in nature, whether that's on the road, together, or in a tent under the stars. This trip was no different. It was exactly what we needed. A place to remind us how simple life really is and how honestly silly humans can be overcomplicating it. I think this is the reality check we all kind of need every once in a while. That's a wall of rain that we're about to canoe into. How's it feel in there? Yeah?
So tired now. We didn't even make the fire yet.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I ditched my Prius. It's gone. No, it's not gone. It's at home.
And now we're
But-
living in the woods.
Yes, we are in the woods for the next 3 days. On an island. Like a foresty island in the middle of a lake. We got here last night and I didn't really pick up my camera much because I don't know, I wanted to just enjoy it, which is kind of nice because normally I feel like this intense pressure to film. So yeah, basically this is like a canoe camping place. So we drove out here. It's about 3 hours from our place. And then, do you want to be in this? Yes or no?
Sure.
Okay. So we drove out from our place. It's about 3 hours to here. And once we got here, we had to load up our canoe. And then we had to canoe for how long, babe? How long did we canoe for?
It was like at least about a 2-hour canoe ride.
I would say it's like an hour and a half to 2 hours.
An hour and a half to 2 hours. We didn't calculate it, but it felt like that long.
Well, but we had like a good estimate because I think we left around 4:45, I would say, and we got here at 6:30.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then we got here. We like set up our campsite. We set up our little hammock, which is so cute and very relaxing. And then we had some dinner, some bibimbap. And then we had a little fire. We didn't do the classic s'mores this time. We actually did melted chocolate with berries and banana over the fire because we have no butane because all of the stores are closed yesterday. It's Labor Day.
Yeah.
And the campground didn't have any left. So we had no butane. So we're cooking only on the campfire. Thankfully, they give us so much wood. And yeah, there's not much planned for this trip. We're basically just chilling like a villain. Yeah. It's breakfast time and we don't have a butane stove. So we made a little fire and Jeremy's trying to cook some eggs on there. How's it going?
Doing what I can.
You are my favorite place to go. You're at the end of my favorite road. above the rest. You're the best I know. You are my favorite shade of rose, a flower bed on my favorite stones. I love the ground where you're...
I haven't really recorded much so far because I have a lot of videos to film here and I'm really scared of like running out of room, but I also want to like capture the beauty of the trip without it being like informal to people. Like I want to just make a beautiful aesthetic video. So I got all of my filming out of the way this morning for all of my informal YouTube videos, and now whatever battery I have left from my phone, I'm going to use it just to take like beautiful videos. That's the plan. So baby boo, what are you doing now? What are you gonna do now? We're gonna just keep reading. Where's your little setup? Let me see. Wow. Put on your hat, show everybody. Yeah. We honestly spent most of our time in this hammock reading our books. Jeremy picked up The Alchemist recently, and I've been trying to finish my latest Tom Robbins book. I'd recommend both of them, so I will leave both of the links in the description for you. It is time for lunch. For lunch, we're having quinoa and sweet potato with lentils and onions. It's kind of like a shepherd's pie. Babe, these are better than the peaches that we got last time. Thanks for grabbing the life jackets.
Welcome.
Goodbye. Bye.
Wash over me, leave me far from my surroundings.
Jeremy is taking a nap in the hammock. I'm gonna take a nap in the tent right now. And I just feel like this vlog is not very entertaining because for the first time, I think ever, we're on a little trip where all we're doing is relaxing and just like reading, napping, sitting, you know? So yeah, I'll try and make this more entertaining than I feel like it is right now. Till then, it's sleepy time. In case you thought that the island was small at all, I just woke up and got lost trying to find the bathroom. That is only for my island. That is very close to our campsite. Very close. I woke Jeremy up not long after this to go swimming, and as we were getting in the water, this happened. Holy tabarnak de colis! Do you see him? Oh my god, baby, I almost stepped on him. He was in between my feet.
Really?
Yeah. Keep pushing up, babe. He's gonna eat you.
He's going away.
From there, we left the snake slither away peacefully and went in the water. The lake was surprisingly warm again, and with a little encouragement, even Jeremy went full in and dunked his head under too. The water has been such a healing place for me lately. I often find myself wanting to float around and be held by the slow currents as the sun kisses my face. Speaking of healing, we got out of the water and I quickly felt inspired to have a little chat with everyone about following my bliss. Hi guys. Time for a little personal chat. I feel like a lot less people watch these videos when they're not like informal videos and stuff. When it's just like my trips, there's just a lot less viewers, so I feel more inclined to like share deeper things and like more personal things, I guess. So if you're here right now, you in the future will be an OG who knows a lot more about me than anyone else who watches. As I'm here, I'm thinking a lot about how the last couple of years there's been a lot of pressure, both externally and internally, for me to get a normal job and to make a greater income and save for retirement and save for a really big house and stuff like that. Just to be like more adulty, I guess, to plan more for the future. So yeah, I was really accepting that as fact and as the only version out there of my life, or like what my life can look like. And then recently, just like a lot of things have been changing, I feel like energetically within me, externally and stuff, within people around me. And I'm realizing that I don't really want any of those things. I'm also meeting people who live this alternate reality. They live like an alternative lifestyle, I guess. Like, I'm meeting people who live in vans and buses and who live like off-grid and who are not tied to society and the way society works. And that just seems to like align with the things that I want so much more, you know, than what I'm told that I should be aiming at. And I feel like the last year especially, as I'm following like this personal bliss and living more, I guess, minimally, as I come to places like this camping trip, or on my little trips in my Prius, I'm realizing how little I need to live. Also, as we were looking up at the stars last night, I'm realizing like how silly humans are. Like, we're just so silly. I'm also reading these books like even cowgirls get the blues, and the same kind of concept is explored about how humans are just silly and civilization is silly, and the power of now, you know, like how we're always stressing about the future, but right now everything's okay and we should really just be in that more. So I've been trying to do that more. I've also been really like trying to honor my sacred yes and my sacred no to make decisions. And I feel like those, like, once you like turn that on within you, and you know that you're able to rely on your yes and your no, when you're able to clearly distinguish the feeling within you between yes and no, you're able to make such better decisions for yourself and what aligns with you personally. So yeah, I guess this is just like a little rant about me realizing that I don't want to be like in society the way most people are, or to rely on society in the way most people do, and that's okay. And I think I'm finally accepting that. I think that there was a part of me that resisted it for so long, you know, and yeah, now I'm not as much, and I really feel like I'm pushing towards a lifestyle where I can embrace that, you know, where I can embrace being not in society. Yeah, and so if I can just live out here in the woods or on an island forever, meeting really scary stakes, I would do that. Yeah. I think I feel very blessed to be taking like this aligned action right now, and to be actually on YouTube and have started this platform, and to be doing all my little trips in my Prius and investing in those things like the mic or tripods. Like, it's little things, but things that I would have never invested in before, because previously I would have thought that the only things I should be investing in are things that are the norm in society, that are going to get me a house and a good car and that kind of stuff, you know. I was living more for the future than I was for the present, and I was living more for society and civilization than I was for the wild me and the wild earth and all that stuff, you know. I think I'm getting more in touch with like my wild woman archetype as well, which has always been there, especially as a kid. It's always been there. It's always been like my primary archetype, you know. I think of myself in my backyard, like going through the bushes and having like a whole world in there. Like, I had so much imagination, and I literally pictured a whole world in those bushes, and taking care of all the neighborhood cats and everything. That wild woman archetype has always been within me, kind of mixed with like this inner child who's like happy and playful and yeah, I don't know, just loving the outdoors, I guess, and the adventure of it all. I guess it's also my Sagittarius side. But yeah, I've mentioned this in a past video, but my 3-year being about personal bliss and happiness, and following that has really been beautiful, and also facing my shadows and like why I haven't been following that in the past. It's just been a very eye-opening experience, and I think it's really setting the path and setting up my journey for the next few years, you know. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm excited about YouTube. I'm excited about a lot of things right now. I'm actually thinking about getting a van, like a really big van. We'll see if that happens. But yeah, thank you guys for listening to me. I think I'm going to try and finish my book, Cowgirls Get the Blues. Even Cowgirls Get the Blues. That book will be linked in the description. It's from my favorite author, if ever you want to check it out. And yeah, so we're going to finish that in the hammock, and then I think we're going to make some dinner, having soup later, and then we're going to eat some nachos as a snack tonight on the fire. And then we already leave tomorrow. It was only a 3-day trip, and it went by really, really fast. You're blessed to have really nice weather. Yeah. I'm going to go read now. Oh yeah, nachos. Are you excited for these nachos?
Super excited. They look delicious. Look at that. It's like someone puked out rainbow.
Ew. And I don't want to eat it. Is that a good campfire snack?
Yeah.
He likes that.
So we're here just chilling on the bench, you know, waiting for our, what's it called? Nacho buffet to be cooked. We are pretty sure it's going to be very cold on the top, but the inside's going to be super warm.
The real one. Some black beans. Ready? Very good. Very good campfire snack. Good sauce. We are going to sleep really soon. We just finished reading, and tomorrow is our departure, probably in the rain. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good morning, guys. I look like trash, don't mind me. We are currently in the tent, and as you can hear, it's raining a lot. And we have 2 hours of canoeing to do, and a canoe to pack. So I think this is where the vlog will end, because I'm not vlogging in the rain. Would you like to say anything, Jeremy?
Lost my socks.
See you guys in the next one. Bye.
Get all the other bags?
Yeah. Bye, number 36. Want to say your goodbyes?
It was an honor, 36. You brought us many page turners. Now it's time to move on.
Oh, I like that. Naps and page turners. And snakes.
Snakes.